What is a lot in Forex? This video has many different subtitles, such as Vietnamese, Japanese and more. Please click CC button to select your language. In the past, spot Forex was only traded in specific amounts called lots, or basically the number of currency units you will buy or sell. The standard size for a lot is 100,000 units of currency, and now, there are also mini and micro lot sizes that are 10,000 and 1,000. Some brokers show quantity in lots, while other brokers show the actual currency units. As you may already know, the change in a currency value relative to another is measured in pips, which is a very, very small percentage of a unit of currency's value. To take advantage of this minute change in value, you need to trade large amounts of a particular currency in order to see any significant profit or loss. Let's assume we will be using a 100,000 unit standard lot size. What the heck is leverage? You are probably wondering how a small investor like yourself can trade such large amounts of money. Think of your broker as a bank who basically fronts you $100,000 to buy currencies. All the bank asks from you is that you give it $1,000 as a good faith deposit, which it will hold for you but not necessarily keep. Sounds too good to be true? This is how Forex trading using leverage works. The amount of leverage you use will depend on your broker and what you feel comfortable with. Typically the broker will require a deposit, also known as margin. Once you have deposited your money, you will then be able to trade. The broker will also specify how much margin is required per position lot traded. For example, if the allowed leverage is 100 to 1 or 1% of position required, and you wanted to trade a position worth $100,000, but you only have $5,000 in your account. No problem, as your broker would set aside $1,000 as a deposit and let you borrow the rest. Of course, any losses or gains will be deducted or added to the remaining cash balance in your account. The minimum security margin for each lot will vary from broker to broker. In the example above, the broker required a 1% margin. This means that for every $100,000 traded, the broker wants $1,000 as a deposit on the position. Let's say you want to buy one standard lot 100,000 of USD, JPY. If your account is allowed 100 to 1 leverage, you will have to put up $1,000 as margin. The $1,000 is not a fee, it's a deposit. You get it back when you close your trade. The reason the broker requires the deposit is that while the trade is open, there's the risk that you could lose money on the position. Assuming that this USD, JPY trade is the only position you have open in your account, you would have to maintain your account's equity, absolute value of your trading account, of at least $1,000 at all times in order to be allowed to keep the trade open. If USD, JPY plummets and your trading losses cause your account equity to fall below $1,000, the broker's system would automatically close out your trade to prevent further losses. This is a safety mechanism to prevent your account balance from going negative. How the heck do I calculate profit and loss? So now that you know how to calculate pip value and leverage, let's look at how you calculate your profit or loss. Let's buy US dollars and sell Swiss francs. 1. The rate you are quoted is 1.4525, 1.4530. Because you are buying US dollars, you will be working on the ask price of 1.4530, the rate at which traders are prepared to sell. 2. So you buy one standard lot 100,000 units at 1.4530.3. A few hours later, the price moves to 1.4550 and you decide to close your trade. 4. The new quote for USD, CHF is 1.4550, 1.4555. Since you initially bought to open the trade, to close the trade, you now must sell in order to close the trade, so you must take the bid price of 1.4550. The price which traders are prepared to buy it. 5. The difference between 1.4530 and 1.4550 is 0.0020 or 20 pips. 6. Using our formula from before, we now have our profit as $137.40. Please click the subscribe button and don't forget to check the description below for more information.